Hello all, this is Raman from Weseeble and thanks for taking your time to watch this video. Weseeble brings visibility to your orders. Weseeble is a simple software application which handles your order follow-ups and updates in real times because you have better things to do. Weseeble is a simple system for tracking, updating and collaborating on your orders and its status. We see in today's demo of how Weseeble is put into use in the garment industry. Now what you get to see on the screen is the Weseeble application. It basically has 4 menus: the action feed, request for update, reports and settings. In the settings page, we have these 4 options: projects, business partners, contacts and users. You can create projects which are running in your company, as you can see over here. Under the settings menu, you have projects. Now you can create as many projects as possible which runs in your company. As you can see, you have the plus sign here which can help you create the project. You can add the image for the project. You can create the project code, the project name, and if there's a long description available for the project, you can put it. You can even choose the status of the project and finally have it added. I've already created a project for today's demo, which is like so. You can see that this is a jacket that we're going to create, and the project is created over here, and the other details of the project are available here. The other menus available in the project screen are: you have an analytics bar here which gives you a brief gist of how many projects are currently running, how many are active and how many are inactive. Further granular level details are available below, where the list of projects are available here. You can even search project by project code, project name, or by the status of the project, or by the long descriptions of the project. Under the same settings menu, you also have the business partner feature. As you created the projects, you can also create the business partner. You have a plus icon here. When clicked, it opens up add business partner pop-up, where you can add an image of the business partner. This basically would be a logo of your customer or your supplier, their company code, company name, and a detailed description, and then you can go ahead and add it. I have something which I've already created. Let's say like I have created a customer called Zara Middle East, and I've got their logo over here, their code over here, and I've said what is the status, whether it's active or inactive. As similar to the other pages, you have a analytics bar which basically tells you how many business partners have been created, which are your suppliers and your customers, how much are active and how much have been archived. And for further granular details, you can come down over here, which has a list view. You can have them searched by code or by company name or by status or by long description. Under the settings menu, once again we have the contacts. This is nothing but we're going to create the contacts under the customers or the suppliers that we have created. So you have the menu over here, the add menu. You can go in, you can choose the name of the business partner that you have created. Now this is a mandatory field so that the contacts that you add gets attached under the business partner. So you can enter the first name, last name, their email ID, the mobile numbers. You can even choose an image. I've already created a business partner contact for Zara Middle East. Like I've created someone called Lydia John who works in Zara Middle East, and this is her email ID and this is her mobile number, and I've even attached her image over here. So you can create multiple of them under the customers or the suppliers. You can have them listed out over here, and you can even search them by business partner name, first name, last name, email ID or mobile number. As usual, you can see an analytics bar over here which tells you how many contacts have been created, out of which how many is active and how many is inactive. The last feature under the settings menu is user. So the super user or the administrator of this application can basically create users within the company. Like in this case, the administrator has created 2 users. Once again, you have the plus icon where you can go and create the users as discussed before. So I already have an user created, so we can upload his image over here, the names, his mobile number, his email ID, and so on. Once again, the analytic bar gives you a short preview of how many active users and how many inactive users are there, and you have the search capability down here. Once you have created all your master informations in the settings page, you can move on to request for update. Well, this is where you're going to call in all the master informations and ask for an update. So you can add a new request for update, or what we call as an RFU here. So you can just put a description for the request for update, like sample batch for Zara jacket. I'm just choosing some random names here, and I can choose the business partner who's involved. Let's say I just type the first 2 letters, so I get the name of the business partner here. I can get to choose it, and then I can give the reference PO number here. Let's say it's sample 1234, and then I've already created the project name, so I can pull the project here. Like, I think I've created jacket. There you go. So I can choose the start date for it, which default is today's date. I can also say the status of this request for update, which is open as of now, and then I can even choose the priority. Let's say that this is an high priority item. Under the user information and contact information, you can create various email IDs. Like, users are people who are using this application, and then contacts are your supplier or customer contacts. We call it as business partner contacts. So let's say that I created Lydia. I can choose Lydia, and you can see that I see her appearing over here, and when I choose it, it gives out immediately the names. I can also choose some internal users, like I'm gonna choose Paul, and I think I have Paul. Fine. Once you have added, you can add multiple line items, or if you do not have them as part of your masters, you can create them new over here. That also is an option available. Then we can go into the line items, which is in this particular contract or PO, what are the line items that you need to follow. The line items might be services, or it might be an item. So let's say jacket 123, and you want to follow the sample batch of 100 numbers, and the due date, let's say the due date is like yesterday's due date, and then let's say it's an in progress, and priority is high, and you can go ahead and save it. And now you can see that it gets back to the request for update page, where the sample batch for Zara jacket request for update has been created, and you can see that since we have chosen yesterday's date, the overdue comes over here, and the priority and the number of line items kind of comes up over here. As soon as an RFU is created, the application makes sure that whoever are the people who are involved in the request for update get a mail notification. So when they get to see the mail notification, they can start giving updates. So there are many ways in which you can start giving updates. One of the easiest way is update RFU. So you can go into update RFU now, and you have 4 options of giving update. You can either give a picture update, you can give an document update, or a video update, or a voicemail update. So any of these 4 options can be given for update. I'm going to do the picture update right now. Let us consider that I have some pictures which I have made for the work in progress. I'm just going to make sure that I get that particular update loaded over here. So if I go and hit on the picture update menu, it brings me to the screen where I can put the update. So I'm going to say pictures of fabric stock purchased. Some images that I have prepared for this demo. You can add multiple images, like I'm gonna add one more image over here. Let's say this image, and I can add comments over here. Let's say sample white fabric, and you can keep adding multiple images. So you have options to add multiple images. You can keep doing it, and then you can have it updated. Now as soon as the request for update, the update has been posted, everyone in the circuit, whoever is involved in the RFU, would get a notification, and this notification basically comes on the action feed screen. You can see that in a very nice manner. It clearly says who is the person who created the RFU, who is the person who posted the update, and the images are cleanly lined up. As you can see, as the project progresses, there are multiple updates which comes for the project, and those are kind of lined up over here. You can see that for the same project, which is Jacket Wildcraft 001 for Zara Middle East, you can see that there are packing updates which has come as photographs, ironing updates, and when you have more updates like this, it gets lined up like this. And you can see that when we have multiple updates, which is more than 5 images, they get lined up like this very nicely. And the system also gives you ability to comment on these updates, like as a viewer of this particular update, I can basically say good update, can you send me more details. And the person who put the comment, his image also comes up, and there's a notification sent to the person to whom this comment is directed towards. We can also do various document updates. Like in this case, I'm gonna upload a document. I can choose either a Word document, or I can even choose an Excel type of document, or I even have an option of choosing the PDF document, and I can add my comments here for each of those documents. Well, if the documents are really big and bulky, then it might take some time to load. And you can see as soon as the documents are posted, well, each of these documents which have been uploaded over here, when you want to review it, you can just double click on them, and you can see that it opens into a detailed review screen, and you can download it out over here. So if it's a PDF document, it kind of opens up on your screen straight away, and you can see the contents of it, and you can even navigate between the documents here. This is like the third document. If I want to go to the second document, and if it's a Word or Excel document, I can kind of download the document to my desktop, save it, and then use it. Similarly, when it is an image, you can basically drill down in each of these image, and if there is any comment that you want to make for these image, you can say put a comment, and you can post it, and you can see that the comments get posted under your name with a photograph. So there can be multiple collaborations which can be done here. You can also upload video files and audio files. Now whatever features we reviewed is for the desktop or the laptop version. Weseeble is 100% mobile compatible, so the application is also available for both Android as well as the iOS devices. So for the next few minutes we'll spend some time on the features availability on mobility. Now, as you see, these are the list of RFUs which have been created, and this is how it looks like on your desktop or laptop, and this is how it looks like on your mobile, very clean and neatly arranged. You can drill down on one of those requests for updates. You can see that whatever updates have come have been very clearly posted. These were the same images that we reviewed on the laptop or desktop. As you can see, when there are multiple images, it very clearly and neatly gets arranged. And you also have the comment section here. So if you want to make any comments, you can post it from here. So it takes you to the comment screen where you can type the comments. So you can see that the comments have been posted, and we can drill it down to go inside and see the comment. It also brings up what are the type of update, what is the time at which the update was posted, and all those details. Not only that, now we can start creating our updates from the mobile. Let's say that I want to create an update for this particular request which has come in. I have the create update icon here, which is a plus icon. It throws up the same options, which is either upload a document or an audio file or a video file or an image. Let's say that in this case I'm going to choose an image and shoot it right through the camera of my mobile. So I have options to take a photo by using the camera, or to choose from the gallery. I'm going to do a live image now. So as you can see, I'm just clicking the computer screen here. Then once clicked, I can have it uploaded. I can put my comments over here. And I can have it uploaded. So kind of giving the user a very good flexibility of giving updates right on the go. We can also do video updates. We can do audio updates. And even documents if there are. Well, the last and the final menu is the reports menu. So for whatever updates which have come for various dates, Weseeble has a capability to generate the report. So you might have multiple projects running, and Weseeble kind of collates all those and brings up in the report section over here. This is the list of reports, and you can see that for this particular project which we had shown the demo, it very clearly says like how many total updates were there, out of which how many are image updates, how many are document updates, how many are video updates and audio updates. As you can see, we did not upload any videos or audio, so it's showing 0. And it also tells you who's the customer for which this report is being generated. You can expand the image section, and you can get to see each of those images. These are smaller icons. You can just right click on them and look at the larger ones like this, and you can get to see all the comments over here. Like if there are any comments available, you can view those comments, and if there are any multiple comments available, those will kind of line up over here. So you can see that all those images which have been posted on various dates and various time kind of lines up. So if you can see, there's a natural progression here, right from the fabric stocking to cutting to sewing. Well, you have washing, ironing, packing, and finally the images that we shot on the mobile phone. So if there are any document updates, you can even expand and look at those documents. These were the 3 documents, and you can even download the documents from here. And similarly, if you have any video updates and audio updates, you can just check them out over here. So this is a complete report. You can even generate this report as a PDF document, or you can share this document through an email ID so that anyone who is not using this application can also view the reports. So all your reports kind of gets lined up over here for various projects that you are running. You can see that there are multiple projects which has been created, and for each project there is one report created. And if you can drill down and go into it, you will get to see various images, various documents, all collated in one place. Well, that was a quick demo on how the Weseeble application functions to bring in more traceability, tracking and collaboration on your day-to-day orders and progress. Do talk to us or write to us for a live demo or any clarifications that we require, and we will be more than happy to help you out. Thanks once again for taking your time to watch this video. Thank you.